right in the middle of this TV show that I've been doing, The Old Man. We broke for COVID, and I discovered when I was doing some exercises, a felt like a bone in my stomach that in a place where bones weren't supposed to be, and my wife said, you ought to get that checked. I said, no, we're going to Montana. It doesn't hurt. Went to Montana, and for 2 or 3 months, I was fine. My legs itched and I sweated at night. I thought, well, that's because the nights are hot and my skin's dry. No, it turns out that those are indications that you have lymphoma. And so I came back, and before I started up with The Old Man, I thought I'd get tested, and had CAT scans and discovered I had a 9 by 12-inch mass in my stomach. And so I started trying to figure out what's the treatment, and there was, it's all about finding the right chemo cocktail, and this was, they couldn't really figure out what kind of lymphoma I had for a while. And they finally got a cocktail, and it was working brilliantly, and it really shrunk the thing quite rapidly. And shortly after I got that good news, I got a letter from the treatment center that I had possibly been exposed to COVID. And so I said, what's going to happen now? Well, it turned out that that exposure and getting COVID made the cancer look like nothing, man. I mean, because the chemo, it wipes out your immune system. And so when the COVID hit me, I had nothing to fight it. And so I was just, really at death's door a couple of times there. And then, man, with the great medical team and the great trainers and so forth, and my family, my wife, oh my God, everybody, it brought me back. And when I went back to The Old Man 2 years later, to pick up where we left off, it was the most bizarre feeling, because all the same people, the crew and the cast, and it was like we had a long weekend, and I had this bizarre dream,
Yeah.
And it all feels very, very dreamish, actually. But it's wonderful to be back in shape, and also to champion this antibody campaign, which is so great. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of.